Alejandro Brito, who is representing President Trump in his multi-billion-dollar suit against Murdoch and his company News Corp, which includes the Wall Street Journal and also Fox News. Brito also represented Trump in his lawsuits against ABC and CNN. But this is a very different situation. It's good to have you, counsel. Thank you for taking the opportunity.
Thank you, Chris.
All right, so help me. I can't believe it. This guy's his friend. He's been with him through thick or thin. Fox News has been fundamental to President Trump as a citizen and as a politician. How does he sue his own buddy?
The reason for that, Chris, is the way that this played out, the statements that were made in the article. I mean, you brought it up in your monologue. Transparency and timing. Those are the key elements to this whole situation, neither of which is present here. We have no transparency with respect to the letter that the Wall Street Journal claims to have. The timing is more than suspect, considering the fact that this card or this letter was purportedly authored back in 2003. And it really is obvious that it is coming out now for reasons that are malicious. And the fact that to date, the Wall Street Journal has not provided us or anyone else with a copy of this card and has simply described it to everyone, I think is telling.
Okay, so let's separate the two things. One, I didn't like the article. I thought it was all hype. I think that even if the president did everything they say he did, so what? It's meaningless to me, just as much as the photos coming out now of them at the opening of a Harley Davidson cafe with Epstein and Trump there with his kids, you know, which isn't even really being explained that they're his kids. I get the imagery they're going for. I think that that's unfair. I think the truth is enough. So I'm with you on that. I don't know that it's malicious disregard of truth, but I'm not talking about the legal standard anyway, either. This is his boy, counsel. This is his buddy. Fox News is fundamental to the president's success. How does he go against his guy?
Well, for the reasons you just articulated, if he's his buddy's not really treating him all that fairly or ethically or responsibly by disseminating this card and allowing this article to be written, despite the fact that President Trump, myself, communicated with the Wall Street Journal in advance of the article being published, and they disregarded those efforts to try to uncover what you're talking about. Let us look at the card. We don't have any basis to believe anything that's in that article. Give us the benefit of the doubt and some information. And we got a stiff arm, and instead we got an article that published this information. I don't consider that to be too much of a buddy that does that to the president.
I understand, but still, relationship to relationships in this business. So the contention of the president is it's malicious or reckless disregard, actual malice, reckless disregard of truth. That's the Times v. Sullivan standard. You guys can look it up at home. Because you told them he didn't write this letter, and they put it out anyway as if he wrote it. Is that your case?
In sum or substance, that's pretty accurate in lay terms, what we're trying to establish and what we believe we will establish.
So he's saying, I didn't write the note? So somebody just faked a note from Donald Trump and it wound up in this keepsake of Epstein that was so special to him, and he knew Trump. They were friends. I'm not judging the friendship, but they were friends. And it never came up, hey, I got this great card for you for my 50th. You know, all this time, it's just been a misunderstanding.
I don't know that I would call it a misunderstanding, and I'm not here to question somebody's motives at this point because the case is just starting. But to answer your question, this case is really happening, and it will happen. We will get to the bottom of who knew what and when they knew it with regard to the information that was posted in this article and has been broadcasted to millions and millions of eyeballs around the world in a malicious attack on the president's reputation and integrity.
So, again, the position is he did not write the letter. It can't be real because he didn't do it.
The president has been adamant that he did not write this letter. Yes.
I mean, you know, look, I'm just trying to get it on the record. It's not the first time I've heard him say that. The second thing is, are you worried that you can't show actual malice because Murdoch's going to say, why would I want to hurt him? I like him. He's my friend.
I'm not worried because we took steps in advance of the article actually being published to try to avoid this situation from happening altogether. You know, we wanted to work with them, and we believed in that relationship and thought that we could utilize that for purposes of getting to the bottom of this. That didn't happen. The article was published. The article remains published. It hasn't been taken down. It's being broadcasted repeatedly, not only by the Wall Street Journal, but by numerous periodicals. So we did try.
So, got a question. Counsel, why doesn't Trump pull all his people from Fox and not have them go on there anymore and not have them cooperate with the Journal or any other News Corp entity and have them find other places to go instead of parking on Fox every day? If the guy's so inimical to the cause, if it's such reckless disregard, why do you keep using Fox News?
Well, I'm here with you, Chris, not with Fox.
That is true, but I've been chasing you like a prom date, Brito.
You have, and good things come to those who wait, Chris. I can't speak for the president as it relates to anyone beyond me, but I will tell you that we are here to try to explain to you and your viewers why we brought this case and why we believe that it was meritorious to do so.
No, I get it. Look, I haven't liked some of the media suits in the past because I see them as instruments of intimidation by Donald Trump, full disclosure, as someone who has been threatened to be sued by him on multiple occasions. But this is different because you're saying that it's about the letter and that he said he didn't do it, and they are saying he did, essentially. So it's different than the other media suits to this point. So that's why I wanted the clarification. I appreciate you coming on to do it, and you're welcome to do it for the duration of the litigation.
I appreciate it, Chris. Good speaking with you.
Counsel, thank you for taking the opportunity. Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.